Willie D Live.
What's up, family? This one is going to rub a few of you hot, but I take my chances. Ashley Robinson, otherwise known as Ashley Janae, was having the time of her life. It was one of the happiest moments of her life. She shared on social media a safari proposal. Her boyfriend, Joe McCann, had proposed. He wanted her hand in marriage. Everything seemed to be going as planned. She's 31 years old. She's at a beautiful resort. She gets a safari proposal, and just like that, tragedy strikes. She's found hanging inside of her luxury villa. The boyfriend, Joe McCann, says that he found her hanging. She was taken to the hospital where she died. He found her hanging. She was unresponsive. And they took her to the hospital where she died. Now, what are the authorities saying? Well, Zanzibar authorities are saying that, hey, we believe that this is suicide. Now, no official autopsy has been released yet. We don't know if it's been conducted, but it has not been released to the public. A lot of speculation that she didn't kill herself. Many people think the fiancé did it. The family thinks something nefarious has happened. They suspect foul play. Her friends suspect foul play. So this is a developing story. It has a lot of emotions attached to it. There are calls for justice for Ashley. And then out of nowhere, old social media posts starts to come to life. Old social media posts come to life where Ashley is bashing black men. Yeah, she's bashing black men and imploring other black women, get your white dude, you know what I'm saying? Get your white man, you know? Yeah. So now people are saying, wait a minute, I'm not rocking with that. Here's a post that Ashley shared on social media before her death. Chapter 31, and I'm exactly where I need to be. Yeah, fam. So what's up with those old social media posts dragging black men? Well, check this out. Every day, black men wake up and find new ways to embarrass us. Yeah, she was responding to another post by, what is that, Instablog? Okay, check this one out. I've been saying since third grade, my children would be mixed. What's up with the mixed baby thing? Like, a cute baby is a cute baby. People act like all white people are pretty or something. I'm talking about the ones who be talking about the mixed baby stuff. You know, the blacks that talk about the mixed baby stuff. They always, when they say mixed babies, they always go to the white mixed babies. What's up with that? I've seen some ugly mixed babies, a lot of them. I've seen some beautiful babies that are black, white, Asian, Hispanic. I've seen babies, just beautiful babies, period, you know, of one ethnicity or the other. And I've seen ugly mixed babies. So what is the fascination with the mixed baby thing? That's what I want to know. Anyway, fam, so here's the thing. You need to know this because I don't want y'all to think that I'm just some heartless dude that, you know, I'm told being insensitive. I understand that Ashley has family. And I know that they are grieving for her. And I know that all of her family, and even friends, may not have agreed with everything that she said. So, I don't want to be an additional burden to them as they grieve. Having said that, when you attack black men, you attack me. You attack black people, you attack me. But being a black man, I am going to ride for black men because that is my essence. So since Ashley didn't believe in the value of black men don't have to spend their energy demanding she receives justice. That's right, I said. We should not spend our energy demanding that she receives justice. Because leave it up to Ashley, we don't count. We don't matter. So why would we go out of our way to demand that she receives justice? I'm going to tell you straight up, family, she won't receive justice. I suspect that the boyfriend probably did do it, the fiancé. I suspect that he probably did it. And I think that it was calculated. He has money, he has means. Perhaps that's not his first time in that country. Maybe he knew the locals. Maybe he said to himself, this is the perfect situation right here. Now, what you probably have not heard about this case is there was an argument that ensued before she was found dead. Yeah. The hotel workers reported that the argument was so big that they had to be separated and put in different rooms. Now, I want you to remember this, fam. When this story broke, when I first got wind of it yesterday, you can go back and watch the video. I said the same thing, that I suspected that the fiancé had something to do with it, right? And I was hoping that she got justice, but I knew that she probably would not get justice. How often have you heard of anybody being brought to justice who was suspected of hanging a black person, not just killing a black person, but hanging a black person? The police, no matter where you are in the world, seem to see a black body hanging and they automatically presume suicide with no investigation. It's almost like as soon as they get the call, police, police here. I see a body hanging. There's a body hanging in from a tree. Okay. We're on it. We'll be right there. Johnny, we got a suicide at 3115 Crawford. Suicide. Boom, 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 boom. Suicide. It's like they don't even bother to investigate. They just automatically label it a suicide. Now, some of you might say, well, Willie D, man, we still need to pray for her. She's still black, she's still our people. Yeah, she's still black. Yeah, she's still our people. But she wasn't for our people. So that means if you're not for me, you are against me. And I'm not rocking with nobody who's against me. And I mean nobody. You can be my own blood. If I realize that you are against me, I'm against you 1,000 times more. Hell, 1,000,000 times more. This reminds me of a situation a little similar Well, this guy named Jonathan Price from Wolf City, Texas, was killed by the police. He was one of those Black All Lives Matter, riding for the police. Yeah, the police can't do no wrong. Police couldn't do no wrong with him, right? This him here, that's him. This guy was gunned down in 2020 by that guy to the right. The guy to the right was a rookie. He had been on the force about 6 months. The guy to the left, Jonathan was at a convenience store in Wolf City where he lived. And he broke up a fight between a white guy and his girlfriend. He's playing the Good Samaritan. This white officer shows up, confronts him, tries to detain him. Jonathan tries to walk off, and the police officer guns him down. Yeah. You know what? Let me share. I'm going to share the video with you right quick, fam, so you can see it for yourself.
What's going on, bro? You going to good?
Yeah.
Huh? You doing good?
Yeah, stand right there. You understand me?
What's going on?
Stand right there.
You doing good?
Yeah, you're going to stand right there, okay? You understand me? Stand right there.
I hope you have a good night tonight. I'm sorry about the broken glass right here.
You did this?
I didn't do this, but you tried to like wrap me up and shit.
Okay. Well, go ahead and turn around for right now, okay?
I'm not turning.
No, you're not. You're going to turn around. Is this a guy?
I can't be detained right now.
You're going to be detained.
I can't be detained right
You're
now.
going to be detained.
I can't.
You're going to be detained. Hey, quit it. You're going to be detained. You're going to be detained. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now. You're going to get tased. You understand me? Put your hands behind your back. But
Hey, that was uncalled for, bro.
get back. Get back. Get on the ground. Now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Hey, go, bro, go.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get back. Get back. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands on your back. Now.
So an All Lives Matter Black guy gunned down by
Missouri.
So you have an All Lives Matter Black guy gunned down by a guy who he would go out of his way to vehemently defend. Yeah, check out what Jonathan wrote on his social media. This is what he wrote on Facebook about police officers and his love for white women. With all the tension and animosity going on with race and the police, we call him one time, I'm on the same fence as Lil Wayne, with him saying a white cop saved his life and hasn't been too vocal based off experiences. I was raised by the Malones and Woodruffs in my hometown for a large amount of my youth. Was my second family then, and still are in 2020, if I have to say anything. The amount of food fed to me, they spent on me, outweighs any BS about race or color right now. I have family that's never done a damn thing for me or supported my business ventures, and they're my blood. They will forever be 1 million in my book, and they know who they are. They're to blame for my countryside and addiction to white women. Not complaining one bit. There were times I should have been detained for speeding, outstanding citations, and dated registration, dozing off at the red light before making it to my garage downtown Dallas after, what does that say, long night out. I've passed a sobriety test after leaving a bar in Wiley, Texas by 2 white cops and still let me drive to where I was headed. And by the way, they consider Wiley, Texas to be very racist. I've never got that kind of energy from the popo. Not saying Black lives don't matter, but don't forget about your own or your experience through growth, waking up. And then they killed him. Just a few days later, a few months later, he was dead. At the hands of the same dude he was trying to defend and protect. Now, here's the thing, family. His experience is his experience, but that don't mean that he didn't see all of these other experiences. You feel what I'm saying? Because there are good white people out there. There are white people out there who have done well by me and other Black people. There are white people who have given their life for this struggle, done more than some Black people have done, right? They've actually paid the ultimate sacrifice, besides just being ostracized in their communities, living in fear because of their appreciation, love, or companionship, or not companionship, but compassion for Black people. They have given a lot more. Many of them, like I said, have given their life. So I'm not going to try to discredit that. But I got to call a strike, and ball a ball here, fam. Two things can be true. You can have good white people who have treated you well, and at the same time recognize the wicked ones who will take you out because of the color of your skin. Now, like I know, that ain't no way that police officer would have shot that man and killed him behind that little incident because he's walking away. You know what they do in those small towns? They let you go and they'll catch up with you later. They know where you live at. Everybody know everybody. So that's no rush. It's not like he was a danger to anyone, including himself. Now, but according to Jonathan, according to this guy right here, Jonathan, let Jonathan tell it, the police officer was justified in killing him. Yeah. So I don't understand why his family was out there protesting and trying to file a civil suit. Because according to Jonathan, the police officer would have been justified. You see how that works? Let me tell you something, family. It ain't my business to tell people who to love. Love who you want. Do you. I'ma do me. It becomes my business when Black people in particular, who dead outside of their race, go out of their way to disparage the opposite gender within their community. Yeah, man, that's the problem. If you're so happy on the other side, why are you continuing to look back on this side? Why are you worried about us? Just keep it moving, right? You know why they do it though, fam? Because they really aren't as happy as they appear to be, right? Look at those photos of Ashley. Look at all of the pictures where she was just, showing up and showing out. The jets, the private helicopters, the fancy restaurants, the resorts, all of that stuff. But there was something deeper going on behind the scenes, because dudes don't just kill in one moment. It's a buildup. It's usually threats first. They usually start with threats, and then it's putting hands on you, and then next thing you know, you're dead. Let me tell you something, fam. We better learn that loving someone because of their color may feel like unity, but not necessarily. Loving someone may feel like unity, but true happiness, true love, true protection comes from character, trust, and shared values, not just appearance. Not knowing that could cost you your life. No more talk.